Hey kids, I'm going to show you how to use Excel to create a random sample. Okay, so here we are. I opened up the student IDs to sample Excel spreadsheet that you'll find on the assignment page for the writing assignment. So I'm going to go to cell B1 and I'm going to put in a title here, random number. And you see over here in column A, we've got a title, student ID. And that's followed by a whole bunch of student IDs that start with a letter and then end with 6 numbers. Okay, so now we're going to go to cell B2 and we're going to type in the rand function, short for random. So I'm going to type equals RAND, open parentheses, and now you don't have to put any parameters in the parentheses, but you do have to put the parentheses, right? So I'm going to say rand open close. When I hit enter, you're going to see that it gives me a randomly generated number between 0 and 1, right? So if I put my cursor on this cell and you look up here on the formula bar, it tells you that the actual contents of the cell is equals rand, right? But what's showing is what rand generated. So now I don't just want this one random number. I want to assign a random number to every student ID in my file. And I think there's like 500 and something of them. So I'm going to use the trick I just learned yesterday. If you go to this, you notice how there's like a little square on the corner here. If you double click on that square, it copies the formula all the way down. Look at that. So now every student ID has a randomly generated number. Now, unfortunately, if you keep working through the spreadsheet, these numbers are just going to keep changing and we want them to stay the same. We want to like generate them once and keep them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn them, see how they're all, if you look at the formula bar, they all have the formula, right? But I'm going to change them so that they just contain the numbers. So I'm going to do that by doing a copy and paste. So I'm going to click on the B right here, and that's going to highlight the entire B column. And then I'm going to go up here and I'm going to say copy. And now I'm going to go to paste, but I'm going to hit the drop down arrow on paste and I'm going to say paste values. So what that does is now when I go to the formula bar, you'll see those actual numbers are there and they're not going to change. They're stagnant. Okay, so now we're almost done. I'm going to click this corner here, which highlights the entire spreadsheet, and then I'm going to sort data, sort, and I'm going to sort by the second column, which is random number. So I'm going to pull that up on this pull down menu here, click OK. And now you'll see that the random numbers start low and grow higher. So we have just put the students in a random order. The order that they're in now is completely random. So if I pick 50 of them, I'm going to scroll down and pick 50 of them. Uh-oh, I went way too far. Now remember, if you want to pick 50, you really got to go to line 51 because we have a title line in there, right? So you got to remember to do stuff like that. So I'm going to highlight these cells up to line 51. I'm going to come up here, I'm going to say home, and then I've got a little highlighter thing right there. I'm going to click it, and that, my friends, is the random sample. So if you can do that for me, you will be close to done. You have a few questions to answer, and you can go ahead and just type them in your spreadsheet, or you can type them somewhere else in Lumen in the assignment. And I look forward to seeing you soon. I hope this was helpful. Bye.